What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the Med School Forum. Now, this is going to be the second video I'm making on this channel in which I'm going to be doing a book review. Now, this is going to be dedicated to a single book because I thought it was a really great book. And the book that I'm going to review today is called Outliers by Malcom Gladwell. Now, this book I'm sure you've probably all heard of because I think it was a New York Times bestseller. I might be wrong, I don't know. But Outliers was truly a great book, and let me tell you why. So a lot of times we wonder, how do people achieve significant success in their life or achieve really grand ideas and make them come true? How do these people get there? How do people accumulate massive amounts of money? Or how do people become amazing surgeons? Or how did Bill Gates get to be where he is? Or Warren Buffett, or so forth? How do people, outliers in a population, achieve their status and standing? Is it luck? Is it inherent ability? Is it support? Is it a financial foundation? What is it? Malcom Gladwell attacks that question from what can be considered an economist and mathematician's point of view. So it's really a great combination of both. And I don't want to tell you the answer because I don't want to spoil it if you haven't read it, but I'll give you some hints as to what he actually, I'll just tell you what he does, and the conclusions you can read for yourself because they're amazing. So what he does is he takes people. So let's just take Bill Gates, for example. He takes Bill Gates and gives you a rundown of his life from childhood and on, and some of the things that he did that were significant to his success. He doesn't do this for all of the examples that he uses in the text, but this is one of them, in which his childhood to his adult years was important and fundamental to his success. He'll go through it, he'll outline key points, and what you realize for Bill Gates, as with most of the examples, is that it's not simply a single component of, oh, he was really smart, or he was he had money in his background to help him out. It's never a single obvious thing. It's always a multitude of components or variables that we see throughout all of the examples in the book. And for Bill Gates, what's interesting is that it requires several things. One, inherent ability to just have a knack for things. You have to have some foundation of just being good at something that you're going to excel at. The second being having the determination, the will to work really, really hard at it, what he calls the 10,000 hour rule. To become a master or a prodigy or one of a kind at something, you have to invest at least 10,000 hours. That's what Bill Gates did. You can read about how he did it, really fun story if you like kind of biography type things, in here. And with addition to that, you need to have luck. You need to be at the right place at the right time, have opportunities be where you are, have doors open for you. And when all of these variables, and a lot more that he'll mention in here, come together, you achieve this tremendous success or this tremendous outstanding component to yourself that makes you an outlier. So really great book, eye-opening, and it's a really just enjoyable read. It gives you insight into how Malcom Gladwell thinks, and it kind of helps you as a critical thinker yourself. So it's a truly enjoyable book. If you have time, I would read it. This one is a really fast read because of how interesting it is, and he tells it in a kind of story mode, so you're just really going fast and really turning those pages as quickly as you can because of how enjoyable it is. I wouldn't be surprised if this was made into a movie. For those of you who read Freakonomics, it came out as a text and then was made into like a short kind of documentary style movie of just the book chapters, and it was great. And I wouldn't be too surprised if something like this happened with Outliers. So that's just my book review of Outliers by Malcom Gladwell. I would actually have to give this one 5 stars out of 5. I thought it was fantastic. So that's my review. Leave me comments below if you read this book and what you thought about it, and leave me some comments about other books that you think were great reads and are related to this book. So thank you for watching my videos, guys. If you want to, go ahead and subscribe, tell your friends, share the video if you like, and as always, enjoy your studies.